Howdy do, fella kids. It is the professional Dillweed here, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm doing a first ride on the 2023 V-STROM 800. And this video wouldn't be possible without Cycle Specialty here in Fayetteville, Georgia. We have a really nice inventory and some really nice people, including myself. That's right. You can find me here. So if you guys are in the area, or if you're not, be sure you come check us out. Be sure you come see me. So my most recent first ride video was on the Suzuki GSX-S 8S, or just the 8S, which shares the engine with this guy. It has the same parallel twin as the 8S does. So they originally called this the V-STROM because it had a V-twin engine. However, it just has a parallel twin. Can you keep the volume down over there? But now it's a parallel twin, which would technically make this a P-STROM. And I've got to say, I love this color combo. The yellow, the blue, the gold. But those gold wheels, oh, they really tie everything together because they match the gold forks and everything. And it's kind of matching my watch. Classy. And I know this isn't a video about the 8S, but I really love the 8S and the power it had to deliver. At the same time, this has 1.3 less horsepower. This color combo kind of reminds me of like a 90s jet ski because it's kind of the color scheme that they came in. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, so I'm going to go over some little quirks and features. Daddy Doug, please don't sue me. For a bike like this, you typically don't expect it to come with a quick shifter, which it does, which is really cool. So unlike the 8S, you have one other option you can select, which is going to be ABS, because you can toggle it on and off. Since this is an adventure bike, you can turn off your ABS in case if you're off-roading and it would be more of a pain to have ABS. But then you just have the other regular things, like your traction control and SDMS, which is your Suzuki Drive Mode Selector. I'm surprised I remember that. But pretty much everything else is pretty self-explanatory. This is going to be your mode selector, or just to go through your screen right here. You can see here, traction control is currently off. And then one is going to be almost off, almost on, and then completely on. And then press mode again. You're going to go over to SDMS. A is the craziest, B is boring, and C is calm. Press it again, and that's how you're going to toggle your ABS.
All right. Let's hop on this thing. Ugh. She is not a short girl, I will say that. The seat height is here somewhere. And I'm not the tallest of boys. I am, I think, almost 5'9". I am not one of those tall kings. I am a short king. Anyways, let's go ahead and get her cranked up. This has the fancy... You don't gotta hold it. And that's classy. Well, it is. And let's slap her into gear. And let's get her going. Clutch is nice and predictable. Pretty much same thing as the 8S. And yes, I am not wearing gloves because, once again, I have forgotten them. Oh yeah. For as large of a bike that this is, this thing has some good pickup. You can definitely feel more weight. This is the weight comparison between the 8S and the V-STROM. I mean the V-STROM. I mean the V-STROM. It does handle corners pretty well. So a problem for us short kings is I can flat foot it on one side, but I can't even touch the other side. And it definitely has a little bit more wind protection than the 8S does. I know they're two very different bikes, so I'm going to stop comparing the two. Because you do have this little windscreen up here, which protects my chest, but then you can feel the wind pretty much everywhere else. But while just cruising, it's actually pretty comfortable. Like, if you were looking for a bike that you can ride to go to the trails as well as ride on the trails, this is the bike to get. And something else that's really cool about this color is that people are gonna see you. Which is also why I at least during the daytime I leave my brights on. It is to be seen, not to see. Yes, you can feel the heat coming from the engine. I mean, it is a larger engine per se, so you are going to feel some heat. It's not quite as intense as some liter bikes, but on a fall day like this, it's keeping my thighs thawed out. You really can treat this thing like a sports bike, because it's got the power like one, to be honest. I wish I could show you guys the off-road capabilities, but this isn't. This is a new bike, and I don't want to dirty it up, and I don't think that would fly very well. It is awfully windy out today, but actually the weight of this bike is actually able to manage it. Because on a lot of smaller bikes, you get hit by a gust of wind and all of a sudden you make an unintended lane change. But on this, it feels pretty stable. Right as I said that, the road gets bumpy. But I'll be honest, this thing has actually surprised me. The only thing is us short kings can't quite flat-foot it. But once you get to going, you're good, and it's comfortable. And I can almost see the top of an SUV, because I'm a tall boy now. And it sounds good too. Well, right now it kind of sounds like a refrigerator, but with an exhaust, this thing would sound minty. So if I am to change modes, like, I know I'm in A, which is crazy. Now I'm in calm. You can definitely tell the difference. The throttle response is a lot different. And we have returned. Would this make a good first bike? No. It does weigh a good little bit, as well as it has a lot of power. However, this bike would be really good for someone who likes sporty bikes and also likes adventure bikes. This kind of smashes those two together and does it very well. If you guys have any other bike you would like to see me ride, we have a nice inventory. Be sure you leave a comment and let me know what. But other than that, that is when we'll start wrapping up today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure you show some support by dropping a like. If you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. And most importantly, be sure you hit that booty. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.